Hello, everyone, and welcome to our webinar today on Understanding NFTs, a Beginner's Guide. So, my name is Ekta Shah, and I am your host today for this particular session. So, we are thrilled to have you with us today as we dwell into the fascinating world of non fungible tokens or NFTs. This session is designed for beginners, so whether you are completely new the concept or you have some basic understanding and want to learn more you wanted to learn more under this particular topic called NFTs, so you are in the right place. So we are fortunate to have with us Sonali Patil, a trainer in international markets and the founder of Real One Definomics Academics. Sonali brings a wealth of knowledge and experience to our discussion. So her expertise will guide us through the essential of NFTs from their unique value and secure storage on the blockchain to their diversify applications and a trading process. Throughout the session, I'll encourage you to ask questions and engage with the material and the trainer. So, we want this to be an interactive and informative experience for everyone. Over to you, Sonali. So, without any further ado, let's begin with the session.
Thank you so much, Ekta, for such a wonderful introduction. Good afternoon, all, and welcome to the world of non-fungible tokens and blockchain. So, before beginning the session, just few expectations I would like to set here is about the whole idea of this session is not only to just give information, but I would like all of you to acknowledge the information that I will be sharing with you, with everybody today. So I'll be asking you some questions. I just want you to keep making noise in the chat box. Obviously, you won't be able to, unmute yourself, but I would be really happy and glad if I see a lot of responses coming into the chat box while I keep asking you the questions. So let's keep it two-way and interactive throughout the session, and let's not make this boring. So this is something new, not a rocket science really, but new, which is coming across your way, new information, a new technology, a new trend, which you are going to be updated about. So I hope you guys take it positively. If you have any questions at the end of the session, we may keep a small Q&A session as well. And of course, questions will not be coming from you guys, but also I will be asking you few questions like a quiz. Would like to, evaluate who all were like attentive throughout the session. So would request you all to be focused, attentive for this next 1 hour. Thank you. So let's begin. So everybody knows the topic for today already. Can I have few yeses? My voice, my screen, my video, everything is clear to you all? Okay. Okay. So anybody, okay. So NFTs is something which is again a short form, of course, with few letters, NFTs. Most of you might know the full form of it. Everybody knows it. Most of you, I'm sure about it. 80% of you might know the full form of NFTs. What is NFTs? Just, yeah. Okay. So there is a no, first no here. Okay. Just a full form. Yeah. Okay. So I have one response here which says non-fungible token. Any more responses here? Non-fungible token is it right? Do you all feel that non-fungible token is right? Okay. 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 So yes, non-fungible token, yes, that is the right full form of NFTs. Okay. So now what is an NFT marketplace? Do you all have any idea? Like what is NFT? What could be an NFT? What do you think? Anything, any answer that you have in your mind? Any answer that you would like to, share it with us, share it with all of us. Have you got any idea about this? Just setting few expectations about this session. Okay. So this is like a beginner's guide. This is totally basic, like a beginner friendly session where I'll be sharing with you all the basic information about what is market space, what is NFT marketplace. Okay. So we are not getting into the depth of it, obviously. But of course, at the end of the session, if it amazes you, if it interests you more further to know about it, you can definitely get in touch with Ekta for it. Okay. Artist use it. Okay. Okay. To some extent, yes. Form of digital currency. Okay, I'm getting few responses. Very good. Okay, transaction mode token that is nearly impossible to break. Okay, digital identifier, art pieces, trading collection. Okay, guys, you started googling yourself on the Google? Okay, okay, no worries. But yes, some of what you guys are close to the meaning of it. Yeah, so it's basically a token which is unique, which is created over the blockchain space, which has a unique identity. Okay, so for example, how many of you here are into art, music, or maybe some selling of some collectibles? Anybody here? Something that they're doing innovative, but they have a fear, if you sell them, people, the other person, the other party might sell that to somebody else in their own name. And obviously, you might lose the rights of the ownership of that particular maybe art form or something unique that you have it with yourself, some luxury good or something, whatever. How many of them do, I mean, from you guys, like the group, 70, I see 70 participants here. Somebody might be, into this. Somebody might be doing some kind of an art form or some talent that they have, and they want to showcase it to people. There could be someone here in the group of 70. Nobody. Oh my God. There's no one. Okay, I'll tell you my story. Okay, so so I have this. I'm like more inclined towards, wherever there is Diwali, I'm more inclined towards drawing rangolis. Okay, but I had this always a fear of, what if I maybe I click a photo, and if I want to, just have the ownership of this innovative thing that which I am creating, like kind of a rangoli, which I'm talking about in terms of rangoli that I'm creating. And if I click a photo, if I give it to someone else, and what if that person draws the same rangoli and claims that this is my design and I have created it? Okay, so I have this fear, right? I have like, I'm not sure how will I prove my talent to anybody. I'm not sure about it, right? So what I'll do is, okay, I will create that rangoli. I will form a non-fungible token of that rangoli on blockchain, and I will make sure that I get the most value out of it by selling it to people who deserves it. Okay, so that is when non-fungible token comes into the picture. So say for example, any art, okay, yeah, content creators for that matter too, whoever has mentioned it here in the group chat, content creators also can come into this picture. So anybody who is doing something innovative but have this feeling of, they might lose their ownership rights just because they don't have anything to prove, that is their own content, that is their own art, then definitely non-fungible token marketplace is the best place for you guys. Okay, so non-fungible token, what they do is basically they create, yeah, so they create a copyright. Yeah, you can consider that also a copyright or a patents, like where, say for example, if you go ahead and do that manually for any of your assets, okay, for any of your assets or any of your talent that you have in you, if you go and, patent it, copyright it, it's a very long procedure, it's time consuming, moreover it has a lot of fees involved in it. Okay, so I am talking about a marketplace where it gives you that provision to basically just make it secured over here. It gives you the right of ownership over the blockchain technology. It gives you unique features. It gives you unique properties to your own talent, to your own art, where you can prove it to anybody that this is your own thing. Nobody can come and, claim that I have done it. So you have it in your place, you have it in your hands, that this is your own talent, this is your own thing that you have created. Okay, say for examples here, specific silver necklace which you can claim that it is yours, you can create a token of it over the NFT marketplace, and of course you can claim that it is yours. anything which is like gold statue, maybe a painting, a specific painting, a specific music, a character in a game, so gaming industry over the blockchain is also booming. So a lot of things that you use in gaming, say for example, when you play cricket over the blockchain, there is bat, there is hat, there is ball, which you can basically create an NFT of it. You can basically, once you create the NFT of it, you can lend it to somebody else over the rent. You can sell it, you can just lend it to somebody, you can earn interest over it, you can earn rent over it. There are a lot of things, guys, happening into this space, which is all online, which is over the blockchain technology. And thanks to the blockchain technology, which is giving you this secured way of doing it, where where no third party can come and claim that this is his talent, that is his asset. It will be purely yours. Okay. Now, I'm talking about the other examples as well here. Work of art, definitely collectible. Tickets. So, say for example, you can also avoid counterfeiting of tickets if the tickets are over like NFTs, they are converted into NFTs. There are concepts which are happening. A lot of things into the concepts are created are being created as NFTs, like the T-shirts, maybe like hats or maybe glares, events, airlines, train, specific coins. So specific coins I'm talking about here. So you might have heard about cryptocurrencies, which are again fungible tokens. So there is a difference between non-fungible and fungible tokens. So fungible tokens are cryptocurrencies, guys, okay, which, for example, if exchanged with one another, the value of that remains the same. But when I'm talking about non-fungible tokens, each and every token is unique. So you can create copies of it as per your wish. If you are into this space, if you have an art, say for example, if you are creating an art over NFTs, over this blockchain technology, you can create copies of it as much as you want. Okay. But when you talk about cryptocurrencies are fungible. They can be exchanged with one another and the value will still remain the same. But when you talk about non-fungible tokens, all the tokens are unique. You cannot exchange with one another. So I'll just go to the key characteristics here about non-fungible tokens. So indivisibility. So indivisibility as in, say for example, if I quote something for, say for example, 100 USDs. So you will have to buy that thing for 100 USDs. You cannot just buy a part of it. You cannot just buy for, say for example, of something of $2 or $3 or $10. But in case of cryptocurrency, but in case of fungible tokens, let me be clear here. But in case of fungible tokens, it can be divisible. You can buy a part of it if you want it for only $50. If you want something of only $50, you can buy a part of it for only $50. But here you cannot divide it further. Ownership. So it helps you to prove the ownership of the whole idea, of your ideas, of your talent, about your assets. Any luxury goods, if you're owning, if you have any kind of an art, if you have any kind of a talent that you want to prove it that it is yours, it will help you to prove that it is yours over this blockchain, and thanks to the blockchain technology. Uniqueness, of course, it's all unique. As I mentioned, it is unique. And in the next part of the session, I'll be also explaining you how you can create this unique identity. We are getting into the depth of it soon. So just stay focused for now. Rarity, of course, rarity is there. Okay. So now, say for example, if you create something which is only of yours, nobody can have false claim over it, right? So it is rare, definitely. Transparency. So of course you have a transparency over here. There is no middleman involved, moreover. Okay. So say for example, if you have a hard copy of your art, you want to sell it, you have to go through a lot of intermediaries. You have to share your income with them. But here, you don't have to do that, to be very honest. You are the owner of your own art. There is no intermediary. You just come here, create the NFTs, just start selling your NFTs and just wait for the buyer to come. Interoperability. So NFTs just not only it's not about only using one platform. There are lot of other platforms which are interconnected. You can buy and sell through multiple platforms at a time. So we'll be talking about those platforms as well. So let me share some statistics about NFTs. So NFTs marketplace have been booming, like from 2020. Okay. So the market turnover is around 4.7 billion, guys. Okay. So it's increasing. It's increasing. So average revenue per user in the NFT market amounts to US dollar 138.8K in 2004. From a global comparison perspective, it is shown that the highest revenue is reached in the US around 1,122,000K in 2004, 2024. In the NFT market, the number of users is expected to amount to 19.71 million users by 2028. So you can imagine how it is growing. This is really growing, guys, and it is definitely going to help you also in one or the other case. Can anyone create an NFT to this? Yes. For that matter, yes. Anyone can do it. Anyone can come and create this NFTs. So you should see. It's not about you come and create your NFT and you just expect the results in 1 or 2 days time. Obviously, you need to have that good reputation. You need to have a good social media traction, a fan base which can determine your work. In order to get a good value to your work, you need to have that reputation. You need to do some marketing for your work. You need to get affiliated to more and more community, get yourself updated, educated about the same. You need to spread a word about the art, the talent that you have in your space. Definitely, and this will gain them. So you can see on your screen, these are few forms of NFTs. The picture that you see, ape, and some avatar is there, a guy's avatar is there. That is also kind of an NFT. Okay, so I'll be showing you few platforms as well, and I'll show you some few live NFTs as well. Okay, so how does it work? Okay, now let me tell you how does it work. Okay, so now say for example, this is a ape that you see over here on your screen. Okay, so this is something which is the someone has drew. Okay, someone has drawn it. Okay, now what he has done is he has taken a good picture of it. Okay, in JPEG maybe, saved it. Okay, now after saving it on your laptop, what do you think, guys? If somebody else sits on your laptop and he takes away that picture onto his email, would it be possible for you to claim that you did that was your own art, and somebody else who was sat on your laptop who took away that through the email, and he is claiming that now it is his? So how you will claim that now it is yours? How you will claim? What do you think? How can you do this? Is it possible for you to claim without an NFT now? Is it possible? It will show. Yeah, it creates a copy, right? It creates a lot of copies, right? But there's no way you can prove that it is something yours, right? Will create copies of it. So in this case, NFT comes into the picture. Simply what you can do is you can just upload this onto the NFT marketplace by connecting your wallet. So there are blockchain-based wallets which supports cryptocurrencies. So moreover, here in NFT marketplace, a cryptocurrency called as Ethereum and Bitcoin works a lot here. Okay, so you need to have knowledge about cryptocurrencies as well in order to use this. Okay, just connect your wallet, your blockchain wallets to your NFT marketplace. And what happens is once you upload this, okay, the next thing what happens here, a hash is created. What is hash? Basically, a unique attribute which is given to your artwork. Okay, it's a unique attribute which is like a hashing system. When I talk about this, it's like a cryptic language, okay, which is a mix of letters and numbers, which is unique. Like your bank account numbers are unique to everybody, right? They cannot be they can so basically the bank account numbers cannot be repeated, right? They are unique, right? So same way, there is something unique which is assigned to your artwork. Obviously, the artwork is not uploaded in the another form of a copy on the blockchain. So don't get worried about it. It's not uploaded as another form of copy of your art and nobody can download it. Okay. So there is the only thing what is changing here once you upload this is there is a unique URL which is getting converted. It's all, see, I don't want you to get into the technical aspect of it. Just understand the base of it. Okay. So there is a unique URL which is assigned to this artwork. There is a token name, which is again a unique thing which is assigned to this. a symbol, okay, which is again assigned to it. And these unique attributes is something which makes that different, which makes it different really. Okay, so let me just play a video for you to understand this more. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm just playing the video for you guys. 1 second.
Is online. She is worried that an online painting exhibition for all an aspiring painter. She wishes to conduct an aspiring painter. She wishes to conduct an online painting exhibition for all her digital artworks. However, as the exhibition is online, she is worried that her paintings won't be secure, as anyone could easily forge or replicate them. Her friend Mark came to her rescue with an idea of NFT. He suggested that Susan could buy NFTs for all her paintings, as NFTs are trustworthy, easily transferable, and will also maintain her ownership rights on her artworks. Susan had no idea what NFTs were, so Mark stepped ahead and explained it to her. NFTs turn your digital assets into one of a kind by creating a unique digital signature, which defines the ownership of your assets and that can be bought and sold for real money, cryptocurrency, or any other asset, like a non-fungible token, aka NFT. Non-fungible tokens means that they are not interchangeable, and each of them represents unique assets owned by a specific person. On the other hand, fungible tokens are interchangeable and can be divided into smaller units to form the same value. For example, a $100 bill is fungible, as you can exchange it with 5 $20 bills or 2 $50 bills. But the painting of the Last Supper is non-fungible, as it cannot be generated in bulk. Even if it is copied, it will not be authentic. Each NFT contains distinguishable information like who owns the digital asset and who sold it, making them distinct and easily verifiable. As it is impossible to forge such a certificate, it will secure her painting's originality. After learning what NFT is, Susan was curious to know how exactly NFT works. NFT basically creates a blockchain-based digital certificate for your digital collectibles, including games, music, art, and many more. This certificate gives your artwork a unique identity. The underlying technology and the programming language used by NFTs are the same as other cryptocurrencies, such as blockchain and the programming language Ethash or Script. NFT majorly exists on Ethereum blockchain, the distributed public ledger that records all the transactions. However, NFT is quite different from these cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin and Ethereum are fungible tokens, which means if you trade Bitcoin or Ethereum for one another, you will have the same value or item in return, basically money. On the other hand, NFT is a unique token. Therefore, if you try to trade it, you may end up with something completely different in your hands. CryptoPunks is a remarkable example of NFT. It enables you to buy, sell, and store 10,000 collectibles with the proof of ownership being stored on the Ethereum blockchain. After exploring how NFTs work, Susan was convinced and bought NFTs for all her paintings. Due to this, her artworks were secured from any kind of forgery and also gave her artworks a particular value. This contributed to increased sales too, as everyone was easily able to buy the artwork without any fear. All in all, her exhibition was a complete success. Similarly, NFT has proved itself to be a boon in the lives of many others, like Jack Dorsey, the CEO and co-founder of Twitter with his very first and famous tweet, "Just setting up my Twitter," and Vignesh Sundarasan, famously known as Metakovan, who bought $69.3 million worth of NFT art on Beeple. Owing to its increasing popularity, people are now willing to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for NFTs. NFT has enhanced media exposure and special perks for aspiring artists like Susan on social media. This popularity of NFT creates new opportunities for new art platforms, motivating people to buy art from internet platforms and promoting copyright or originality of digital assets. So, here is a question for you. What makes any item non-fungible? A. Exchangeability. B. Unique digital signature. C. Tradability. D. Distributed public ledger. Please give it a thought and drop your answers in the comments section below. 3 lucky winners will receive Amazon gift vouchers. Many experts in the crypto industry say that around 40% of new crypto users will use NFTs as their entry point. As a result of its growing popularity, NFT could represent a more significant part of the digital economy in the future. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, a thumbs up would be really appreciated. Here's your reminder to subscribe to our channel and click on the
Would you like to answer the question that was asked? You can put it in the group chat. See, at the end of the session, we'll have a small Q&A. Okay. So just want you to, put it into the group chat. Okay. Tradability. Anybody else? Okay. Okay. Anybody else would like to answer the question that was asked? Do you remember the question that was asked? Okay. Can anybody just put the question? Okay. Unique digital signature. Okay. Okay, so what is unique attribute that I was talking about here? How does it work? That's the same thing, unique digital signature, which is basically, recorded over that particular artwork by the blockchain itself. Okay, unique digital signature. Anybody would like to repost that question here? Just repost the question here in the group chat. What was that question? What makes anything non-fungible? Okay. Okay, that's right. So only 2 people have answered unique digital signature. What about others? There are like more than 50 participants and only 2 to 3 people are answering this. Unique digital signature. Okay. Okay, many of them, I've just got 3 responses. But yes, without wasting a single minute, let's proceed further. Yes, you guys are right. That is unique digital signature. That is something which makes it non-fungible. Okay. So there is a unique attribute which is being given to that particular token, which makes it different from the others. So if you have your talent, your art work, which is being tokenized over this NFT marketplace, over this blockchain space, so there will be a unique identity which will be given to that artwork, a symbol, a URL, and it will be encrypted with the cryptic language that is called as hashing. Be between you, all these hashing systems which prove that the transactions have happened between you and the seller and the buyer basically, and nobody can claim that this is nobody can claim your artwork falsely. Okay, so just proceeding further with the next slide now. Okay, so let's moreover, now you might be thinking that you might wanted to get into the projects, NFT projects that are live maybe right now. So let me show you a few NFTs. Okay, I know that you have a lot of questions. A lot of people are putting a lot of questions. So just wait for like more 30 minutes. Once the session is completed, we will be having last 15 minutes of Q&A session definitely. Okay, so I will be showing you few popular NFT projects. Okay, just let me open the website here. Just a moment. Okay, so this is one of the popular project, which is OpenSea. Okay, so this is how the website looks. This is how the website looks. So you can see this when if I scroll down here, this is OpenSea.io. I'm just posting this link for you guys here into the group chat for everyone. You can just explore it while I am doing it. If you guys are on the laptop or on the phone also, it will work. Okay. So now if you see this, the trending one, the top one, these are the filters. Okay. So now there was an example which was mentioned in that video. Do you remember what was that example? Anybody remember what was that example? Nobody? There was one example. Okay, just giving you 30 seconds more to remember it. Okay, artwork of Susan, monkey. Okay, yeah, so monkey, yeah, something nearby. Punk, correct, crypto punk, that is right. So yes, so there was an example given about crypto punk. So now I'm just clicking over this crypto punks here, which is loading. Now if you see this like different faces here, okay, this is something which is popular, very popular. Okay, so now if I scroll over here, there are a lot of NFTs here. Okay, last sell 150 ETH. So you can see here, for it has been selling for around 150 ETH. this is how, the prices of the crypto punks are being quoted here, and people do buy it and claim that. And then once they have it, they sell it on a higher price. So this is something here. So now if I click on this, see this. This is how it looks. This is an NFT, okay? Now if I go back, I'll just show you a Bored Ape, which is again, a popular form of NFT here. An artwork. So you can see here, if I click here on this, so this is a kind of an artwork which has been created, and it has been selling for around $33,000 for 9 Ethereum. So if I click on buy now, I can buy it. So this is another form of artwork. I'll just go back. Ape yacht, somebody said about monkey, mentioned here. I'm just showing you that. So this is also another kind of artwork. If I click on this, there's a buy now option for 1.739 ETH, which is around 5977 USDs, around $6,000. This is how the artwork is. And you can claim it over this blockchain. Now, if you buy it, it will be yours. And you can also sell it. If you feel that, now it's a time to, sell this at a higher price, and if you want to earn more, then you can sell it. Definitely, it's a very famous and, popular form of artwork. So definitely you're going to earn out of it. In similar manner, if you have some artwork, such kind of artwork, that you have created, you can also mint yourself on from this website. Okay. So you need to have knowledge about blockchain. You need to have knowledge, not getting into the technicality of the blockchain, but how it works, the knowledge about cryptocurrency wallets, and you need to connect these wallets to these websites. Okay. These marketplace, the OpenSea, and you can mint your own NFTs also. As you see it over here, you can also mint your own NFTs. Not only buy it, you can also sell your own artwork. Okay. So this is how NFTs look like. And say, for example, if I click on this anomaly Genesis passport, you can see there is another form of, NFT, which is like a 3D. So see this, it keeps moving here. Okay. So such kind of NFTs also are there, which is in the form of 3D. And yeah, obviously you can see this, how different it looks like. So such kind of NFTs are also there. It's like a short video which has been created and uploaded here in the form of an NFT. Okay. So CryptoPunks, when I showed you, these are most popular projects. Then Axie Infinity is also one of the, famous NFT projects. You can do Google if you want. In the like when you have a free time. So Axie Infinity is another gaming world where people use, a lot of things that are required in the games to play that games in the form of NFTs. They are quoted, and you need to buy that in order to play those games. And once you buy that, you can also rent it to somebody else and earn passive income over it. Decentraland, again a form of gaming, world. OpenSea, I just showed you one example here. Then NBA Top Shot. So does anybody know what is NBA? Okay, correct. National Basketball, yes, Association. That is right. Okay. So that is the full form of NBA basically. So whoever is a fan of basketball, basically, you will find lot of things related to basketball over NFTs. And people are buying it crazily. Sorare is again one project. You can obviously Google it once you have your free time. Okay. Now, see, a lot of this, not only, when you talk about, gaming zone and all, NFTs are already there. They are already, performing very well. The markets are booming. It's increasing. The number of users are increasing day by day. But there are also a lot of use cases of NFTs. Okay. So now if you see here on your screen, there's a chart, okay, of use cases. So educational records, when I'm talking about educational records, now that you have your educational records over the papers, okay, you have a hard copy. What if somebody steals it, puts his name, do manipulations with the data that you have, okay? So is there any way you can prove it that that educational certificate, that yes, you have done that academics and that particular certificate is yours? And that is when NFTs comes into the picture. Art, we have already talked about a lot about art, how it works. Collectibles, same way like art goes in collectibles as well. Music, of course, there are a lot of concerts that are happening, online, where music is a crucial part of those concerts, So music also is being tokenized over in these NFTs marketplace, and they are being sold like crazily. Lot of people are earning. Your music, where you can claim that this is your music. Gaming zone, as I explained about few projects about the gaming. Health records, of course, when I'm talking about the health records, it can be anything. Your medical reports, your maybe your consultation reports, maybe your medical prescriptions, anything, any health records. Property ownership also, yes, of course. Property ownership is something that is very crucial nowadays. To claim your property, you need to have your own documents that needs to be tokenized, where you can claim that these documents are yours and the property is yours, and it needs to be kept safe. Supply chain tracking, of course. Manufacturing, there are a lot of manufacturing companies who are getting into the NFT space so that they can prove their provenance to their consumers. The quality as in of the products, quality which is very important for the clients, and also the origin of that product, which is also very important. It helps in counterfeiting of tickets. So in sports industry, there has been like a lot of use cases where tickets are being sold in the form of NFTs, so that there are no counterfeiting attacks, there are no duplications. A lot of people are doing duplications and selling the tickets. You might have come across a lot of these things happening around, but thanks to the NFTs marketplace, blockchain space, we are now in the safer hands. Luxury goods, of course, can be, people are, if you have any luxury goods like very expensive shoes, maybe you can just create that shoes in the form of NFTs and start selling that, You can just click good pictures of it, upload it onto this market space and start selling that. And you can earn in cryptocurrencies. Of course, you don't require any heavy investments as well into this. And you can just prove the ownership of that particular product, of that particular good. And you can just prove the ownership of it and you can start doing business into this space. Moving ahead. So how safe are NFTs? Obviously distributable. Easily you can, distribute it to the other people. There are a lot of provision. You need to understand the marketplace and the platforms that we are using, how to use them. The navigation part is, which is very important. Secure, as I said, it's over the blockchain technology, which also, which is safe and secured, where transactions are encrypted in the form of cryptic language, which nobody can read it and nobody has control over it. Rather, the people who are participating into this markets are the owners of their own security, of their own assets. Immutable, obviously, nobody can do false claim over your assets because of this technology. Copyrights, obviously, as I mentioned about the copyrights, if you go and follow the process of copyrights, it's time consuming. Moreover, hefty fees are involved in that. But how about NFTs? NFT can just do it quickly and safely, for that matter. You don't have to even wait for like longer time. You can just go to the OpenSea or maybe any other website, which I'll share more websites with you, where you can explore the NFTs, where you can mint your own NFTs as well. Reproduction rights, of course, if you have, you can create copies of it over the blockchain. Also you can also create more hardware, hard copies of it, and you can sell it to somebody else, and you can claim that over this blockchain technology that this is yours, and you are selling moreover hard copies also to somebody else. And if somebody asks you if this is actually you can just show them the, your token, which is over the NFT marketplace, and you can just prove it that you are the owner of that particular art. And you can sell hard copies also. Oh, and also you can sell more copies over the NFTs marketplace as well of that same art. Security flaws. See, security flaws, there are like very minimum security flaws. I would like to give you an example of a Nifty gateway, which is again NFT project, okay, where third party came into the picture. They attacked this whole project and they stole away all the artworks. But Nifty Gateway managed to get it back and deliver it to their own clients safely. Okay, but why this is happening is because, moreover, the credentials that you're using, it's very important that you maintain the risk management, the security management protocols here, which is very important to be learned, and it is possible only through education. So education is must here before getting into this market. It is not only giving you an opportunity to claim the ownership, to be the sole owner of your art, but it is giving you an opportunity to make a lot of passive income. Where to buy and sell NFT? Major important question you guys might be having here. Definitely. Where to buy and sell? So these are the places where you can buy and sell NFTs. So you can mint your own NFTs as well. How? You'll have to get in touch with Ekta for that. And yes, if you have any questions, if you have any, requests, if you have any, you want to learn more about it going into the depth, you can reach out to Ekta. Okay. So OpenSea, super rare, rareable, Nifty Gateway just mentioned, mintable. So these are the websites you can go, you can explore, and you can check how you can, create and buy, sell your own NFTs. Now, I would just like to mention a few, exciting things here about the NFT market space. So you might be wondering, who are the people? Are people really buying it or not? What are the examples, So here you can see there are a few examples which I've mentioned here. So this is one of the artwork which says every day is the first 5,000 days. This artwork is a compilation of the first 5,000 digital artwork of Beeple. So Beeple is again a NFT project. Okay. So it's a compilation of 5,000 digital artwork. You will not be able to see it here, but this is like 5,000 collectibles, which they have collated and created one artwork of it. And it was sold in the year 2021 for 69.3 million USDs. The seller was Beeple and buyer was MetaCoin, again a company. CryptoPunk, I already showed you a few examples. It is a pixelated alien art image with a headband. It's a pixelated. So that is the right word for it. It was sold for around 7.58 million. Seller don't know who was the seller. Buyer also don't know. Date of sale again 2021. CryptoPunk again the same one, the pixelated alien art image with a cap forward, a small shade and a pipe. Sold for 7.57 million. Don't know the buyer and seller. Again on the same date 2021. The first tweet. So you can also sell the tweets here. Very interesting thing. Okay. It's the very first tweet of CEO and founder of Twitter, Jack Dorsey. So you can imagine how amazing is this. Okay, this was the first tweet of Jack Dorsey and was sold for $2.9 million. Seller was Jack Dorsey himself and the buyer was Sina Estiva. So you can Google these guys if you want to know who are these people, Crossroads, it's a short political art video on the presidential election 2020 from Beeple. Seller was Pablo, buyer was somebody else, don't know. Again in 2021 and the price was 6.6 million. Again a CryptoPunk sold for 1.554 million. Axie Infinity, the project which I just spoke about, it's a game again where people use Axis to do all the kind of, all the activities into that gaming. And also the Axis are sold in the form of NFTs as well, which is very important when you play this game. It was sold for 1.5 million. So you can see this. These are 9 virtual Genesis land of the game Axie Infinity. Obviously, land which is also very important part of this game. So you can buy a parcel of land and sell a parcel of land as well. By going into this game, you can also rent out that land if you buy it, and you can earn rent over it. Moreover, not only this, you are earning few tokens as well. And those tokens are listed on the exchange, and those prices keeps fluctuating, where you also earn profits over it. So you can imagine there are a lot of earning segments into this. Price is for 1.5 million. Again, Flying Falcon. The buyer was Flying Falcon. You can you can Google him. Again, 2021. CryptoPunk again. Here we are coming across CryptoPunk a lot. 1.25 million. You should definitely give a try to CryptoPunk. You can Google them. You can definitely Google these projects. I'm not telling you to buy them or start selling them or buying them, but definitely it's a must to, get into it, research about it, and get yourself updated. Not forgotten but gone. It's a 16-second video of a rotating golden gummy bear skeleton. So definitely the videos are also being created as NFTs here, and they are being sold. I showed you one video already live. $1 million. Okay, will speak. Buyer was Pablo. Date of sale again 2021. Meta Rift features spherical objects rotating in various directions and clustered together. Price was 904.41K. Seller was packed. Buyer was Danny. March 2021. So these are few examples, which I just shared, which are being so popular, and people are dealing in millions. They are earning in millions and billions into these markets. So you need to have good hold of the community as well. You need to have good traction over the social media to determine all of your work, to get good value for your work. These things are very important. And moreover, in order to get into this, education is something very important, guys. Very, very important. Okay. So why this is so popular, you can just check it out on your screen itself. You will understand by reading it. NFT started to become mainstream in 2017, but not until 2020. Did we see a massive surge in NFT popularity? Yes, of course. 2020 it started to gain popularity. In 2024, in 2021, I showed you just the data of, CryptoPunks. So many CryptoPunks were sold in millions and millions of dollars, guys. Okay. Only during Q1 2021, the industry resulted in 1.5 million in transactions, which is 2627% more compared to Q4 2020, guys. 2000% increase in just a span of like around 3 months. NFTs are more fluid and flexible compared to other cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum or Bitcoin. One can transform any type of asset into an NFT. So any type of asset you have it, just create the NFT of it, roll it out, circulate it out on the NFT, any of the NFTs websites, any of the NFTs platforms, and start minting. Start minting. Definitely you will definitely get success out of it if you follow the measures which I just explained to you. Users can lose, break, or destroy physical assets or collectibles, but NFTs can't be destroyed or stolen. So it's a form of digital asset that you have which cannot be stolen. Okay, which cannot be stolen, it cannot be destroyed as well. Once a user gets ownership, they can own it forever. NFTs are a different take on digital assets, which is quite innovative and easier for non-technical people to understand and take part in it. So as I mentioned, it's not a rocket science, guys. You don't have to get into the depth of the technicality of the blockchain and how the NFT space works. You just need to understand the navigation bit, and you need to get hold of good communities and a good educator in order to update and educate yourself about it, and then start doing business into these segments. No one can duplicate NFTs, thus third parties can't misuse the intellectual property of an artist. If you are an artist, this is a very good place for you. You can claim the originality of your own artwork, your own talent, your own assets. So that's it from my side. Anybody has any questions, you may start asking me. But before that, I would like to ask you a few questions from where we learned. I mean, whatever we learned today. So then, yeah. Anybody has posted anything in the group chat? So potential buys already, now I have, mentioned here already. Okay. Okay. So let me just change the slide first. Okay. One question now, very easy. Okay. Definitely people should know about this. So what are the different projects which I explained? What are the different projects that I explained over NFTs that you can have access to it online and you can explore it? Well, give me two projects, at least two. Okay, OpenSea, and I want one more. There was one more. Okay, OpenSea is done. Whoever has answered is, I want one more. There were five, I guess I explained. So out of five, I need two. OpenSea, though, I've already showed you, the live example of the NFTs. I said you few more also. Few more things I've mentioned. Okay. Super app. Yeah, correct. Okay. Thank you so much for your response. Okay. The second question is, what is the what? Yeah. Okay. Mintable. Yeah, correct. Mintable is also one of the options that I shared. Yes, that's right. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Okay. So I gave you an example of a project that was hacked. What was the project name? What was the project name? I gave you an example. Nobody? Okay, what is the technology? Nifty Gateway. Okay, that's right. Correct. Thank you so much, Anup. Okay. Okay. The last question. Hope you guys are ready for the last question. Only this is the last question that I'm going to talk about. Okay. So what is I've mentioned a lot of time. Okay. What is the kind of encryption, that is being used for the transactions happening on this NFTs marketplace? I mentioned about one language, mix of letters. Okay, so what is that hashing called as? You're close by. I just mentioned something, some name as well, which is a mix of letters. What is that? I mentioned the name, something encryption, yeah, some kind of an encryption, a language which is mix of letters and alphabets. Token name. Okay, minting. No, no. Okay, let me answer that for you. It's called as cryptic language. It's called as a cryptic language. Cryptic language. It's a mix of letters and numbers and a lot of special characters also for that matter. Cryptic language, yes, where the word cryptocurrency comes from. Okay, so this language has been used for the encryption purpose for all the transactions that are happening, so that nobody can read anything, what is happening with the naked eyes on this marketplace. Okay, any questions that you guys have? Anybody has any questions? You want to have a conversation? Anybody has any question? Okay, Wilson has raised his hand. So
Wilson, so Wilson, if you want to come to our panel, you can just accept the panel link and you can join as a panelist, wherein you can have a directly interaction with Sonali. And I will also like to announce that the feedback poll is live on our on your screen. So please spare a minute to answer the feedback poll so that it will help us to curate such more session in future. Yeah, Wilson, you can unmute yourself and you can speak to Sonali. Wilson, you are on mute.
Okay. Hey, Wilson. Hi. Hi, Wilson. How are you? Hope I'm audible to you, and but you are not audible to me. I cannot hear Wilson. Sorry. Ekta, can you hear him?
No.
No. Okay. So there's some problem. He is connecting to the audio now. Okay. Okay. Anybody else has any question? Anybody? wants to discuss about NFTs marketplace? No one? I think nobody has question and I'm not able to hear Wilson. Wilson has just unmuted himself, but Wilson, we are not able to hear you. I'm so sorry. If you have any question, you can just post it into the chat box. I can take it over from here. Please share its recording. Okay. Ekta, you want to answer this? Somebody
Yes,
has mentioned.
yeah. So recording
Okay.
will be shared by Monday. You can check your inbox and you can also have the recording link. Or else you can visit to our YouTube channel wherein you can find this recording of the session as well.
Okay, yeah, that it would be great if I would get the link to the YouTube, yeah, as well. And yeah, if you have the recording, can we sell one image to multiple people? So you have to create copies of it. Ranjit has a question, a very good question. So he's asking, can we sell one image to multiple people? So yes, definitely you can sell one image to multiple people into this NFTs marketplace. So whenever you create it, you get an option there to create the copies, how many copies you want to create of that one image. Okay, so once that one image, now say for example you create 10 copies, so you can sell the same image to 10 people, and that 10 people will have a unique identity of their own, which will be claiming that it is theirs. So everybody will have their unique identity. Hope I was able to answer this. So Wilson, you can just mention your question here in the group chat. We are not able to hear you. I may answer it. We still have 5-6 minutes. If somebody has any question, you can just ask me. I can definitely answer them live. Is that scenario the other can claim for the ownership? In that scenario, the other can't claim for the ownership. No, they cannot claim for the ownership because the 10 copies, say for example, if you create, will have their unique identity and that will be theirs. Nobody can claim. Because as I said, over the blockchain, there is a unique URL, a unique attribute that has been created for each and every token. Okay, so nobody can claim it. Nobody can claim it. It's a similar image, but has different attributes, different unique attributes to it. So as I mentioned, you're not uploading your image. You're not uploading your image to the blockchain, and it will not be able to, download it. Anybody cannot download it. It is just that what you're doing is, with the help of the image, you are giving a unique identity to it, a unique attribute to it, with the help of hashing, where it will claim its originality. So nobody can claim that it is theirs. They have their own unique identity or their own unique signature attached with that token, to be precise. Okay. Okay. Does anybody has any?
There is one more question under the Q&A section is what are the some emerging trends in NFT space?
Emerging trends in the NFT space, as I already mentioned. So there are a lot of projects you can go around and check like Decentraland, it's a gaming space, Axie Infinity. So these are a lot of, emerging trends. And I've also mentioned few use cases also. In supply chain management, manufacturing companies are using these NFTs marketplace. Luxury goods are being, NFTs, they have been using NFTs. So OpenSea is the best place, one of the largest marketplace where you can explore different kind of NFTs. There are a lot of goods and services which are being, tokenized on that marketplace. You can go and explore that there. You'll get an idea that what are the trends, going around at this point of time. Anybody has any question more? Wilson, you can, I don't see your question coming in here. Can NFTs be used as investment? Yeah, of course. This is again an investment segment, right? So you can invest into some NFTs like CryptoPunks, the Bored Ape Yacht. These are the like few major popular NFTs. You can maybe you can invest in those, or you can buy a land parcel on the games that I shared about, the gaming projects that I shared. There are a lot of land parcels that are there already. You can buy that, you can keep it for a longer term. Once the prices increase, if you feel that you can sell it for a higher price, you can sell it and in the meantime, you can also rent those land parcels to anybody else for using for their temporary use, and you can earn rent over it in the form of cryptocurrency. Are these tax-free and accepted legally in India? So when you talk about taxes, these falls under digital assets, and it is taxable 30% now. Okay, in India. So over the profits, you have to pay 30% tax. So it falls under digital asset, and you can do trading now. Okay, but you cannot use it as a legal tender in India. I mean, cryptocurrencies cannot be used as a legal tender, but you can trade legally by paying 30% tax to the government, and it comes under digital assets. Okay. Anybody in the group chat wants to mention anything? Again, Ekta, I don't see question from Wilson coming up, but yeah, who are some of the key influencers and creators in the NFT space? So there are two people who are mentioned in the YouTube video. One was Jack Dorsey, and there was another, an Indian person. Even Elon Musk is, for that matter. You can see from Bollywood also, Amitabh Bachchan is into NFTs. Salman Khan is into the NFT space. How to learn more before making effective and safe use of NFT? So you require a good trainer and an educator and a professional training programs in order to get hold of these marketplace. And if you're looking forward for getting yourself updated and educated on these markets, you need to have a professional and a structured training program, which I can give you. And if anybody is interested, you can get in touch with Ekta for these, and definitely I can take it over from there. So I basically represent an online academy where I train and educate people on international markets, which is cryptocurrencies, NFTs marketplace, and decentralized finance for that matter. And I can train you, definitely guide you through each and every space of these markets and each and every segment. Any more question? Anybody has any more questions on this?
No, there are no more questions, I guess.
Okay. Okay, cool. I think then I'm done from my side. If at all you get anybody, any request from the
So
attendees.
before we close end this session, I would like to extend our gratitude to Sonali for sharing her expertise and insights with us. Your knowledge and experience have truly enriched us in understanding this complex topic. So we hope her explanation and example have simplified NFT understanding, and thank you everyone for your active participation and engagement. We hope you found this webinar valuable and informative. So keep exploring, stay curious, and we are looking forward to see you at our future session. So have a great day.